Hi everybody. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can associate an Elastic IP address to an EC2 instance. Associating an Elastic IP means linking this static public Elastic IP address you have or you allocated before to a specific AWS resource. In our case it's an EC2 instance. Now it could be a network interface. We'll cover this in another video. Once associated, the Elastic IP acts as the public IP address for the EC2 instance, allowing it to be accessed over the internet. So in case you associate an Elastic IP with an EC2 instance, any traffic directed to that Elastic IP will be routed to the instance. If the instance is stopped or restarted, the IP remains associated, unlike a dynamic IP which would change. This ensures persistent external access to the EC2 instance. In summary, associating an Elastic IP ensures that the resource maintains a fixed public IP useful for applications such as web hosting or external services. We are given an instance which is named DevOps EC2, and we are given also an Elastic IP which is named DevOps EC2 EIP. And what we need to do is to attach or associate this Elastic IP to the EC2 instance given to us. First we'll do it via the console and then via CLI. So we click here, copy paste the username and the password. Sign in. Click on EC2 and in the left pane under network and security, go to Elastic IPs, click on it, and here you have the Elastic IP that's given to you, DevOps EC2 EIP. And this is the Elastic IP that we need to associate to DevOps EC2 instance. Let's take a look at the instances. We have this one, DevOps EC2 instance given to us. So let's go back to Elastic IPs in network and security. Click on the checkbox next to the Elastic IP and we click on Associate Elastic IP Address. Okay, the resource type is instance and the instance is the one which is given to us, DevOps EC2. It's the only one actually, and we click on Associate. And that's it. We can go back and check. Great. Now let's try to associate the Elastic IP address to the EC2 instance given to us via CLI. Actually, they're both given to us. This is another session from the same task, and you might see different names, but it's fine. The concept is the same. So let's take a look at how to do this here. List the instances by AWS EC2, describe instances. As you see here, we do have one instance which has the following instance ID. We can also check the Elastic IPs we have. So AWS EC2, describe addresses, and here's the one we have. This is the DevOps EC2 EIP, and the instance we have here is DevOps EC2. This is the only instance we have. So we want to associate the Elastic IP address here with the EC2 instance we have. To do this, we go and write AWS EC2 associate address and the instance ID of the instance we want to associate this address with. Pick up the ID here, instance ID, copy paste, then the allocation ID of the Elastic IP that we want to associate to or with the instance. We pick it up from here. Seems we have a typo. Let's take a look. Looks obvious. We need to type in 2 dashes or flag before the allocation ID. And here is the association ID. So let's take a look at what changed. AWS EC2 describe instances. And let's take a look at what changed here in the instance. This is the instance name, and you should see here a public IP. Okay, so that's it. The association is here. You can see the public DNS name and the public IP. So this is the public IP. And to make sure that this one is the Elastic IP that we are given and that we need to associate with this instance, let's go and check that it's the same. So we type in AWS EC2 describe addresses. Okay, so here's the public IP address. I'll just copy paste it here, and I'll copy paste the one from the instance just to compare. As you can see, they're both 54, 243, 52, 17. Let's check. Great.